Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is dustinkreis, and today I'm going to film a early impressions video for this game right here, The Last Story. And I actually filmed an unboxing for this game. And long story short, my computer got hit with a virus, and that video was gone. It was just deleted. So yeah, that really sucks. And but anyway, let's go ahead and discuss this game. And I'm going to do like just a little mini unboxing because I really love the packaging. And I'm really upset that XC did not get a hold of Xenoblade. The only thing I don't like about the packaging is this awkward cardboard cover thing here. It's just, I don't really know what to do with it. And when I set the box on my shelf, it just doesn't look good with the flaps sticking out like that. But other than that, this is amazing. It's fully embossed on the sides as well, and on the back with a nice little emblem there. And it looks like a book, you know. And then you open it up, and you have the same symbol inside. Now, I have my premium soundtrack CD still sealed, and with the lovely artwork of Callista there. We'll talk about her here in a minute. And you get the game, and you also get a really nice art book. And this is a lot nicer than the art book that came with Xenoblade. It really goes into a lot of character sketches and things like that. And I really like this art. I really just kind of pore over these pictures and just see how you know, all the artwork came to be. And then of course there's Callista. So I really enjoyed this box set. You know, it's one of the best that's been put out, and if you haven't picked up The Last Story yet, please go out and pick this up because it's a pretty amazing game. So let's go ahead and get to my first early impressions of this game. And from an early impression standpoint, I love everything about this game. I am really having a fantastic time playing this. I love the graphics. I love the music. The music has actually taken on a whole new thing in my head because I've had the original soundtrack, all 4 discs. I've had that soundtrack for a long time now, or 3 discs. Sorry, it's 3 discs. And just listening to it without the context of the visuals, it always seemed kind of weird and not very good. And I always thought maybe it was Uematsu's sort of weakest work. But here, seeing it with the actual gameplay and everything, I'm really excited about it. It's really good, and it's a lot better than I had originally thought with, you know, having the soundtrack. And when you put it with the visuals, it really makes for something special. You know, the gameplay. Let's talk about the gameplay. It's taken me a while to get used to the gameplay, and I should have been okay with it from Xenoblade because, you know, actually thinking about it, this whole thing of having the auto attack when you're running up and attacking monsters, I'm really starting to dig that. I don't know why, but it really kind of frees you up to sort of plan your magic and things like that more strategically. I really like the fact that you don't have to hammer on the A button to swing your sword. It's kind of a silly thing. And a lot of people are, of course, you know, complaining about this, but I think it's a really silly thing in this day and age to have to hammer on an A button to swing your sword, unless, you know, the game tries to put some finesse into that. But if it's just press the A button to swing, I don't really think you need to do that. And it's kind of interesting because it really shows that if you go back and look at like Ys Book 1 and 2, how ahead of its time that game really was. Because in that game, you just run into monsters and it auto attacks for you if you get the angles correctly when you run. And you know, it's like we had that. And then all of a sudden we had all these games where you had to press A to attack. And then now with these new games like Xenoblade and Last Story, we're going back to the auto attack thing. I think it's pretty funny. But I really enjoy the auto attack thing. Now, using the crossbow and stuff like that, I really haven't found any situations where I really need to use that. It's just kind of a cool thing. But it doesn't... I mean, maybe it's because I haven't upgraded it enough. But it doesn't do really enough damage to really sit there and pick off enemies, you know, with your crossbow for 4 points of damage per strike. I mean, I've just started getting, you know, some of the skills with Zale, like Gale, and I just got the command button where you press up on the control pad to issue commands to your partners. So I'm still pretty early in the game. I'm only about 2-3 hours in. But yeah, man, I'm really digging this combat. I really like it. It took me a really long time, a lot of battles to really kind of get a feel for it. Especially like sort of your big boss battle at the beginning, where you have the two staircases along the side, and you have to run up there and then hit the A button when you're at the top to jump across and strike with your sword. It took me a long time to figure out what I was supposed to do there, but it really kind of takes the environment into account for these battles, and I really enjoy that. I really think it adds a whole new dynamic to the battle system. The storyline, I'm really enjoying the storyline as well. I really think it's a really great story, really great characters. I think that's one of the things about this game, is that it's got really fantastic characters, and I'm really having a fun time hanging out with them. I like how the story kind of just threw you straight into it, and didn't really explain the world a lot. There wasn't a big opening cutscene, or maybe I skipped it, I don't know. But I really enjoy how it just starts you off on the mission with these 6 people, and you kind of makes you play catch up. That works really well in film a lot of the times, where it just throws you into the world and says, swim. And I really like that about this part of the game. And kind of a weird thing to talk about. I am a kind of a big softie with a well-written romance story. I really loved Final Fantasy VIII for its story between Squall and Rinoa, and I'm really kind of feeling the same thing here with Zale and Callista. I'm really enjoying watching these two characters interact and sort of watching this love develop. I think it's kind of a weird thing to talk about, because games nowadays kind of have this this macho look to them, like Gears of War and Call of Duty and all this stuff, where it's just like men, testosterone. But I really love the JRPG genre, because it does bring us these more, I don't know what the word quite is for it, but just I really do enjoy these sort of love stories that JRPGs bring. I can't watch a chick flick to save my life, but I can sit and watch Zale and Callista make googly eyes at each other, and then watch Seren come in and make a snarky comment about it. Which Seren, I've read so much about Seren and how much you're going to love her and all that kind of stuff, and it's really true. She is really, really a fun character. I love that sort of drunken, I'm going to say whatever I want, sort of lush type character. I mean, she's just a ball of life and energy, and really nice. But, yeah, like I said, guys, I don't know if Last Story will beat out Xenoblade out of the 2 Operation Rainfall games that have, come. But I will tell you that I have no idea why Game Informer gave this game a 6, which a 6 is just an average game. This is so much better than an average game. It really is one of the great games on the Wii. And I just, from my early, early playing of it, I really suggest you guys go out and pick up The Last Story. There's so much talk about Mistwalker just making, like, iOS games and things like that. I really hope they don't. I really hope they continue making console games, because this is really fantastic, and I really love it. And I don't know what else to say. It's just a great game, guys. You need to go check it out. But that's it for me. I'm going to go put this back up on the shelf and probably go play a little bit more Last Story. So, that's all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Reach way across to turn it off.